age, old wives' tales passed down through generations. Yet no matter how wary and jaded we have become as individuals or as a society, a part of us remains vulnerable to them. Werewolves and wendigos, poltergeists and vampires, angry elves and eventual spirits. In this beautifully illustrated volume, the host of the hit podcast Lore serves as a guide on a fascinating journey through the history of these terrifying creatures, exploring not only the legends, but what they tell us about ourselves. Aaron Monk invites us to the desolate Pine Barrens of New Jersey, where the notorious winged, red-eyed Jersey Devil dwells. He delves into harrowing accounts of cannibalism, some officially documented, others the stuff of speculation, perhaps. He visits the dimly lit rooms of where seances take place, the European villages where gremlins make mischief, even Key West, Florida, home of a haunted doll named Robert. In a world of emotional vampires and zombie malls, the monsters of folklore have become both a part of our language and a part of our collective psyche. Whether these beasts and boogeymen are real or just a reflection of our primal fears, we know, on some level, that not every mystery has been explained, and that the unknown still holds the power to strike fear deep in our hearts and souls. Let's move on to the next one. This one is called Open Me. Open me, open me, open me, open me. O B E N M E. Open me, open me, open me, open me, open me. emotional, well-written book, I feel. I feel